Hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to your mid-January 2020 general love reading. This is Mermaid Skills Tarot. Happy birthday to my beautiful Aquarians who are turning a whole nother year at the end of January. I wish you guys love, abundance, luck, joy, prosperity in this year to come for you guys. Happy birthday from the bottom of my heart, Aquarius. I wish you a fantastic one. Aquarius, I hope you started off 2020 wonderfully. I hope during the full moon in Cancer you guys have set your intentions of what you want to manifest this year. It was definitely a heavy moon for a lot of us. I hope that, whatever went through over the full moon, that you guys are really clear in what you want emotionally. I do have to say super quickly, Aquarius, before I get started with my reading, that I do have 4 crystal sets that I am selling, including these handmade zodiac candles at my online shop, where you can find my online shop in the description box. You'll see the link there. I'm selling these crystal sets, candles, and even sage sticks. So if you guys are interested in a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, go ahead and support the channel and see if there's anything there you like. I'm sure there will be. Alright, Aquarius, let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and or stellium of Aquarius. This is not going to resonate with every Aquarius that watches this reading. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my guides and my intuition prioritizes the messages I provide during this reading. So if this doesn't resonate with you, Aquarius, I suggest checking your different signs and other placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Aquarius and cross watchers, I am picking up on both energies here, so if at all during this reading I'm describing a certain situation where you feel like the roles should be flipped or reversed, please feel free to go ahead and do so at your own discretion. You're more than welcome to do that should you feel like that resonates with your situation the most. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. If at all during this reading you hear me say feminine or masculine, please know that I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright, Aquarius, let's get started. Alright. So I'm hearing bells. I don't know if you guys literally heard bells recently, or if there's going to be wedding bells for some of you guys. If you guys are getting married in 2020, congratulations. But I almost feel like, Aquarius, someone feels like you're marriage material in some way. I was just hearing bells. I know there was like Christmas time was around. Whoo! And speaking of bells, look what we have, the Empress. So as I lay these cards out on the spread, Aquarius, this is going to be about someone who you're connected with currently, how they feel about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection and what they don't like about the connection, and what their highest hopes and deepest fears are for this connection with you, Sagittarius. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. This is Piscean energy. You could be an Aqua Pisces cusper, you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. This is a transition, a necessary transition, but before this can really come into full effect, before this connection between the two of you can really rise to the potential that it is, that can really lead you guys to fulfilling your emotional, romantic needs and desires and dreams, there's a bit of a stalling here that's going on at this time. And I really do feel like this is on their end, Aquarius, that they're really seeing things in a new perspective that they might have not seen before in regards to love. I do feel like I don't know if you left this person on pause specifically, Aquarius, or they feel like you may have left them a bit on pause, or if there's just a bit of distance between the two of you, whether that's physically or just the connection is not really moving at this time. But I do feel like this is a necessity here, that in order for this to grow, to rise to what you both want it to be, there needs to be a change of perspective here. And once that perspective has been acknowledged, then it can really start to ascend. I'm also getting a feeling too, Aquarius, that someone may be talking about moving closer to you, and there's just some things that need to be settled in order for that to transpire. It could be that you want to move towards someone, Aquarius. Because I'm getting that, because this person's bags are packed, like they're ready to go. And I almost feel like for someone out there, it's almost as if they're waiting for you to give them the green light, Aquarius. Some of you could be wearing green at this time, or your favorite color may be green, or one of your favorite colors, or it could be this person's favorite color. Let's go ahead and get some clarity on the Hanged Man here. I'm also hearing the grass is greenest with you, Aquarius. Like, that's what they really feel. Like, they get the most abundance, the most happiness, the most joy in being with you and no one else. And they're really coming into this realization here that you're the jackpot. You're that treasure chest at the end of the rainbow. Some of you guys could have been seeing rainbows recently. Oop. This one wants to come out. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. So there's definitely some sort of separation right now between you and this person, that they're really, really feeling a bit almost like the cold shoulder, Aquarius. I don't know if something transpired between the two of you, but maybe you left them on red, or you ghosted them in some way, or maybe they ghosted you. I'm almost getting this energy of tit for tat. Like, there's a bit of a, I don't want to say petty, but there's a bit of like this game going on between the two of you for some. Let's go ahead. And again, this lady's things are packed. She's ready to move on from this situation of scarcity, of loneliness, isolation, the feeling of not having anything, and is really getting up to do something about it. Definitely this winter, something significant is going to happen for you guys in regards to this connection. I almost feel like it's going to be an ending of a period of ooh, that's way too much. Way too much. An ending of just a lack of love, lack of, I'm hearing commitment for someone out there. Let's go ahead and get one more card. I'm also hearing desperation for someone out there. Like, they're really trying to be patient, but it's becoming desperate in a way for some, not all. Can I get one more card for why the Hanged Man is here in the background for Aquarius? Also, someone could be really cold right now. Like, maybe you guys just put on a hoodie or a blanket, your favorite blankie, a robe, or you just turned on the heater in some way. I don't know. It's going to resonate with someone out there. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere. Oh. Page of Cups. Ooh, with the star card at the bottom of the deck. This is you, Aquarius. Yeah, they really want to come out of the cold because they do feel like you are their one. You are their star. A unique being that they've never met anyone like you. You're a rare find, Aquarius. I'm also getting the sense that some of you with this person, if you have had sexual contact with this person, there's something about sex with the water, whether you've had sex in the shower, in the bathtub, in a hot tub, skinny dipping even for someone out there, maybe even a lake or an ocean or a pool. I don't know. That's for someone out there, not for anyone or everyone. But yeah, Aquarius, I do feel like they're in this process of recognizing. You could be dealing, again, more Piscean energy, or a Cancer or a Scorpio, or maybe a Taurus specifically, or a Virgo or a Capricorn, I think they're really realizing that they need to reach out. I'm just getting the sense that they fucked up in some way. Whether they were the ones to leave this on pause and then realize that once they were left on pause, you really like iced them out. And it's almost as if now they feel like this loss of emotional connection with you, emotional sincerity with you, almost as if they feel like, shit, did I really let my own doubt, insecurities block out this opportunity of having this deep emotional soul connection with Aquarius? And I do feel like they're working up the need to reach out and to sincerely, emotionally, honestly give you an explanation or an apology for some. Because they don't want to be in this cold anymore, Aquarius. They feel lack when they're not with you. Straight up. They feel lack without you. And they want to bring this. Some of them could be writers in some way. They're very poetic. Maybe you're the writer, Aquarius. But they're very sensitive at this time. I do get the sense that I do feel like a lot of you may have ignored this person, this message, or them trying to reach out to you. And it's like, ouch. Like, they do feel this sense of regret here, because at the end of the day, you are what they've desired. You are their wish. They still have hope in this. And so they're hoping to make things right. Because how they feel about you is the Empress. They see abundance with you. They see potential of growth. But not just growth that's fleeting. Growth that can always be accounted for, sustained, continuous. Aquarius, they feel like you are so attractive, so beautiful, so handsome. Some of you could be models. Some of you could work in fashion in some way, or design. Maybe someone's in cosmetology, or even in the business of like hair for some. Again, not everyone, obviously. But the main fact here is that they really feel abundant with you. They have everything they need when they're with you. There's no lack. Some of you could be wearing red right now. And they just fantasize about you, Aquarius. Ooh. They fantasize about you a lot. They definitely, someone has very smooth skin too that they miss. Feeling, touching, caressing. They think you're absolutely scrumptious. From head to toe, there's not one thing they would change about you. I'm also getting an energy that someone has a lot of tattoos, or someone's thinking of getting a tattoo. But they think the tattoos are hot if that's you, or if it's vice versa. Or the tattoo that you're wanting to get, Aquarius, is going to look good. A lot of you are very artistic in your expression, or even in your career. Again, writers, painters, musicians, actors or actresses, models. Something about creative expression here that they feel very inspired by, Aquarius. But they do feel like something can grow from this that they can't have with anyone else. Especially with this combination, guys. Like, you're a true, rare find, a rare beauty, a rare attraction. But it's not just physical either. It's on a soul level, emotional level, that completely fulfills them in a way no one else ever has. Some of you could be, I do have to say, some of you could be the mother of this person's child, or maybe they're the mother of your child, Aquarius. That's for someone out there. or you have children with them, if it's not a female. But what they think about you is the Page of Wands. They want to reach out, Aquarius. They think you're really exciting, really, I don't know if I'm getting like a daredevil type of energy for some of you, but you guys are just always on the go. You always like to travel. You like to explore. You like to learn. You like to, some, you know, have this very charismatic, flirtatious energy that's just irresistible. They find you irresistible, is really what I'm getting from this, Aquarius. And they have a lot of optimism and hopes and dreams. They daydream, they fantasize, again, about being with you. You may be younger than this person, Aquarius, or maybe you just have like a youth-like energy to you that's just glowing, inspiring, confident. That, you know, you guys kind of go for things. You're not just going to wait around for them to come to you. You go for it. And you have this energy about you that's so, I wouldn't say carefree as much as I'd say like you don't fear a lot. You don't have a lot of fear in your heart. And it's truly inspiring them. Some of you could have fire somewhere in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. By the way, you could also be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, or you could have that somewhere in your chart as well. But they're excited when they think about having a chance with you, an opportunity with you, or growing this connection with you, Aquarius. They're definitely manifesting you. And they're hoping that this is really something that's going to lead to the prosperous beginning and prosperous end that they're really searching for. I'm also getting a lot of you could be outdoors type of people, whether you like to spend a lot of time outdoors, hiking, camping for some. But I'm also getting like on the beach, like laying on the beach. Like you guys, if it's cold where you are, you're like, damn, I'm going to plan somewhere to travel where it's nice and hot. Like you like it to be like swimsuit weather all year round, or just like warm weather for a lot of you. You don't like the cold very much, although you guys are born in the winter time. For some, not all. And it could be the energy of the person you're dealing with. But at the end of the day, when they think about you, they have very hopeful, inspiring, confident feelings about you and about this connection, again, that they've never had with anyone before. What they like the most about you is the Three of Cups. You're fun. You like to have a good time. I feel like you guys have a really good community of friends, that you are all loyal with each other and they're all loyal to you. You guys aren't afraid to try new things in bed. That kind of excites them in a way. They like the fact that you'll try anything at least once. Someone could definitely have like like a red comforter or red sheets or a red blanket, but I'm also getting like specifically not just the color, but like a knitted blanket may mean something to you guys, or a quilt that someone made for you, maybe like a grandmother or your mother or even your father, I don't know, grandfather, or just maybe you guys are making a quilt, I don't know. But I'm also getting a knitted blanket too. That's for someone out there. But you're really fun in bed. Can I just say that? Like, you know how to have a good time in and out of the sheets. They love that. I'm also getting that someone bites someone's lip. That's super sexy. You just like to have fun, and you don't spend too much time worrying or fearing a lot. You don't have a lot of fear in your heart. You just set out for what makes you happy, what makes you alive, what brings you emotional satisfaction and happiness, and leave whatever in the back. I do have to say, this is not for all of you. This is for a small amount of you. I am getting a sense that there may be some sort of third-party situation involved here, Aquarius, whether they're cheating on their significant other to be with you, or maybe you're cheating on your significant other to be with them. Again, that's not for everyone. That's for a small portion, okay? But I almost get this like secret love affair thing going on, okay? But overall, you guys are just really fun. You throw a lot of parties, or you go to a lot of parties, you go to a lot of events, festivals. Maybe that's part of your job, is event planning or scheduling in some way. And you know how to have a good time. And you have a lot of friends. Interestingly, what they don't like about you is the Ten of Cups. So, straight up, for the small amount of you that may be in a relationship, that could be the very much that you find this another relationship more of a Ten of Cups than this secret tryst or whatever it is with someone else. Let's go ahead and clarify. This is a weird position for that card to be in. Some of you are definitely dealing with a water sign, if you don't have water in your chart. Why is the Ten of Cups and what they don't like about Aquarius? Ooh! Too much. But I'm feeling the need to take this one. Judgment. Ooh, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, wow. So, I almost feel like Aquarius, they feel karmically, soully binded to you, and that they may have really want this Ten of Cups with you, complete fulfillment. You guys are in it together till the end, ride or die type of thing. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but it's almost as if they're waiting on you to, again, give that green light, give that go. There's something here where it's like maybe you don't know if they're the one that's going to give you that Ten of Cups, whether this is true or not. This is what they think. Or that you may not be wanting a serious commitment right now at this time. But they are in love with you, Aquarius. And maybe they almost feel like you don't reciprocate that love back. And again, this can all be vice versa here. And for those of you who may be dealing with someone else, or they may be dealing with someone else, they want you to pick them over that other person. Because there's just a lot more of a strong chemistry, sexual connection that's just, again, irresistible. But they're waiting for you to follow that call towards them. Or the call to be with them. That I don't know why I'm getting that. They may feel like you don't feel that way towards them. A lot of you, I just feel like they feel like you left them in the dust. What they like the most about this connection is the Hermit card. So this is the card of Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. It doesn't have to be. I'm getting the sense of independence from this Virgo card, which is strange. It's not a usual feeling I get with this card, but I am getting that you guys give each other the space needed should that be required. You're not very clingy. You're not, it's interesting, like I'm not getting a desperation from you at all. But you give each other the space and time needed when it's, you know, you're not super dependent on them to text you back, or you're not super dependent on them always being around you to solidify or validate that you guys really are into each other. You feel it. It's there. It's strong. I'm also getting the sense, again, there could be an age difference again, and someone finds it sexy that someone's a lot older. I don't know. I don't know. That's for someone out there. I want to go ahead and clarify this. I feel the need to clarify this. Why is the Hermit here and what they like the most about the connection? Okay, 3 cards. I'm taking it. Ooh, okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Death card. Someone could be dealing with a Scorpio, or someone has Scorpio in their chart. Someone could also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo specifically, or Sagittarius. But I also get this sense too, in some way, that you've inspired this change. Again, like, I don't know if they've ever felt this way about someone else before, but I'm also getting the sense that you've awakened a strong passion, sexual connection, kundalini rising type of energy here. That's really given them clarity on them not wanting to maybe be so withdrawn or disconnected from you, but really having that King of Wands energy to go out and pursue you and make the changes needed in order to gain your trust, I'm hearing as well, weirdly enough. Or just that clarity and insight that you are the one for them. There's definitely, I'm getting with this hawk here, there could be some spying going on, as far as like someone's watching someone else's social media quite often, quite frequently. So even when you are like apart in some way, they can still see what you're doing. But they are very confident and passionate about you, Aquarius. And they do feel like there's this big change that's going to come on, where maybe if at a point where you've been withdrawn or disconnected, there's always some lure to come back in and to change the situation from on and off, hot and cold, is really what I'm getting. Because there's this knowing that you guys are somewhat bonded in some way. What they don't like about the connection is the Chariot energy of Cancer, but for me as a reader, it can also be the energy of Sagittarius. I feel like when you guys make your minds up about someone or a connection, they almost feel, I just don't know, I keep on hearing left in the dust, like you're out. You're not, Aquarius will not waste their time on something that doesn't inspire them, that gives them some sort of hope, some sort of vision that this is really going to go. They're going to chase their vision, that what really makes them happy. So I almost feel like, Aquarius, you may have been the one to pull out because this connection wasn't satisfying you to the point where it felt like it was worth your time or part of your path. And they're really regretting that. For some of you, it may be raining outside right now. You can hear it like on your window or on your roof or something like that. Or recently you've heard that. But yeah, I'm just getting the fact that like when you're out, you're out. And maybe you did leave, Aquarius, or maybe they left you and they're really regretting it. And someone's definitely kinky with that whip up there too. But it was a sad, like whoever was left was absolutely hurt by it. And it was hard for them to go. But again, there was just some sort of thing where it's like, we can have this sexual chemistry, we can have this passion, but where's the emotional fulfillment, the emotional certainty, or even the clarity that this really is the one, or this really is something to spend my time on it? I know that sounds harsh, I'm not meaning it to sound harsh. But it's like, you know, if it's not inspiring me, if it's not guiding me, if it's not passionately triggering me to pursue it at, you know, hell hath no fury type of speed, then I'm just going to focus and direct my energy towards something else. Some of you could have even moved too. I was getting that energy earlier. You may have moved farther away from this person if you didn't just completely retract your energy. But it was fast and it was hard. It hit someone really hard. For the highest hopes, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's just waiting, observing. I feel like it's just they know that this connection is so strong, Aquarius. I don't know if they, even though it hurt that you may have completely pulled away and that you may have been leaving them on ice them out or whatever, they're still waiting because they know the sexual chemistry, the passion, it's too much to ignore. Irresistible again. someone hits you in all of the right places, all the right spots, and someone's good with their tongue. Period. But they're waiting. They're seeing, you know, the fruits that can happen with the Empress, the abundance that can grow. And they're just waiting for the harvest and the season to come in. I do see hope still in this, Aquarius. So they're hoping that the time being spent waiting is really gonna get them that abundance and that fruition that they're yearning for. Deepest fears. We have the Emperor. The card of Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could have that in your chart. But with this energy, like the Emperor is not the warm, cuddly, fuzzy energy. They're very stern. They have armor on sitting in their throne. Maybe not in this picture, but in the Rider-Waite. They're very serious and kind of standoffish. Like, if you're not going to serve me, if you're not going to step up to the plate, be responsible and do your due, I don't want nothing to do with you. And they almost feel like that energy coming from you, Aquarius. And is it going to be consistent? Are you really done with them? Are you really focusing on others, that whether that's other people or whether that's other projects, your work, your career, and that you're going to do it all by yourself? You don't need them anymore. I'm also getting, for someone out there, it's not for everyone, obviously, but I'm getting the sense that, like, someone's father may not approve of this connection or relationship. I don't know who that's for, but that's for someone out there. And I'm also getting, like, the sense that someone may feel like someone's really immature. I was picking up on the age difference, but it could just be the energy that someone's just not mature enough, or someone feels that way. If it's not a complete, like, age difference where it's like, okay, we almost come from 3 different decades or something. How is this going to work? I'm not saying it won't, and I'm not judging. I'm just saying someone may feel that way from this card here being in the deepest fears. But for most of you, it's like you're going to be cold, cut, concise, clear, that you can do this by yourself. You don't need them. Taking on a very masculine approach to this connection of being very clear that it's not going to go anywhere. Is their deepest fear about it. Leaving them on complete ice. Alright, Aquarius, if you'd like to see the likely outcome of this situation, we're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo. So if you're interested in joining me for the extended reading, go ahead and click on the description box and you'll see the likely outcome of what this person is likely going to do by the end of January here in order to get this connection going or whatever. But before we go, I will pull a card from the Romance Angels deck. I'm going to ask them how they feel about you, Aquarius, or how they feel about this connection that can further confirm or maybe add some more information to this reading that may help you confirm or deny. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world with healing family issues. So yeah, they definitely feel like there's definitely a separation here. One person may have retreated from the other, but there's still this strong love between the two of you. And I say that because these people are dressed in wedding attire. So there is still strong love even though there's a separation. And I do feel like they really want some intimate time with you, Aquarius, to kind of explain, I don't know, why they weren't able to love you in the way you wanted to be loved, or why they didn't satisfy you to the means that you wanted to be satisfied in some way. I'm not getting sexually at all. I'm getting more of like what made you feel like is worth having a relationship or not, or continuing a connection or not. But I do get a sense, Aquarius, if they were standoffish, if they were pulling back or whatever, there's a lot of childhood issues, specifically around families, divorce, neglect, abandonment, I don't know, that has kind of driven their reactions in love or their situations and feelings in love that they're healing in order to be with you. Someone does need to hear that. I'm also getting there's a pause for someone out there too, because there may be some family things going on that you may not be aware of, Aquarius. You may be becoming aware of this right now within the next few weeks, or it will become very clear to you. And that's why they weren't able to give you 100% or 100% of themselves into this connection. Alright, Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading to see a likely outcome and any advice for you guys. Again, go ahead and check the description box for the Vimeo link to take you to the extended reading. Again, if you guys are interested in my crystal sets or handmade zodiac candles for yourself or someone you love, go ahead and check out the description box for my online shop. I love you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. If this resonated with you, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I wish you the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.